Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and everyone is in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, aromatherapist, author, and a wellness coach. And I'm coming on today for a little mini class here in regards to emotions and how to use essential oils to rise above your emotions. Yes, you can use essential oils to help you to rise above emotions. That's what aromatherapy is all about. It is using aromas and scents to help to elevate your mind, your body, and your spirit, your entire energy. So, we're going to talk about that today. And I'll get started in just a second. So, you all just tune in, get you a pen, paper, and Ramadan Mubarak to the believers that are tuning in that listen to this maybe on the replay. Ramadan Mubarak. I pray that everyone's Ramadan is going well. Mine is going very well, very blessed, and highly favored. All right, so stay tuned, and I'll be getting started in just a moment. Now, as you come in, please feel free to share the broadcast. Feel free to share the broadcast. We will be getting started in just a second. I'm getting my screen and everything set up, sharing this out. So tune in for the live class on how to use essential oils to rise above your emotions. Right? Bear with me. We'll get started in just a second. Some positive energy music playing in the background, so enjoy until I get started. All right. So yeah, let me get ready to share my screen, and I'm gonna mute my camera out for just a second. Let's see. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Welcome to this class on essential oils and emotions and how to rise above your emotions using essential oils. And please feel free to like, comment, share this video. Let me know you're listening. If anyone is tuned in, let me know how the volume is. Let me know how the volume is, if the volume is good before I get started. Is the volume good? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for tuning in again. I am Denise Renee Muhammad, aromatherapist, author, and wellness coach. And I'm coming on this afternoon for a little class on essential oils and emotions and how to rise above your emotions using essential oils. All right, that is our topic for today. So, welcome to the class. All right, and especially during this time, people's emotions could be heightened during this time of pandemic. During this time of pandemic, people's emotions, your emotions can be like a roller coaster. So emotions can be difficult and some can be scary. So it's much easier sometimes to suppress those emotions than to recognize it, feel it, and process them. However, the ability to recognize, feel, and process and release emotions will enable us to function in a more positive and successful state so that we can be free to live and create the life that we desire and deserve. So, in this class, we're going to learn about how to incorporate essential oils and how to use them to help us to rise above those emotions. And we learn about and develop emotions really from birth and through early childhood development, which means that helping children, especially during this time, to help the children recognize emotions and learn how to process them is one of the most powerful gifts that we can give them as parents. It also means that if you didn't develop and utilize effective techniques while you were growing up or throughout life to process your emotions, you have not you, but we have some catching up to do. So don't worry, I'll give you some easy tools today that you can incorporate and learn how to use to process your emotions in a healthy way. And in this class, I'll share some popular essential oils that can be used with various emotions. I will also share different techniques to make using your oils more effective for all of those stages. All right, so just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Not here to diagnose, treat, or cure any illnesses. This content I cover is for informational purposes only, and you can do your own research as well and use the essential oils as necessary. All right, so let's get started. So, essential oils and emotions. Welcome again to the class. So, I'm going to get into a little bit of the science of the essential oils and how they actually work. When we're talking about emotions, we must mention the limbic system. The limbic system is a system of nerves and networks in the brain that control basic emotions and drives. It is the emotional brain. It supports five major functions: our emotions, our behavior, motivation, long term memory, and our sense of smell. Essential oils can be used to tap directly into the limbic system to stimulate memories and emotions. And as you inhale essential oils, the tiny molecules enter the nasal cavity and pass by your olfactory system, your olfactory bulb. Your olfactory bulb is a part of your limbic system, and therefore your response to an aroma is going to be emotional before it's rational. And that means that you can use essential oils to recall memories, both good and bad. If they are bad, you can use the oils to help you release cellular memories stored in the body, allowing you to process and move past them. So the essential oils can help you release these cellular memories stored in your body, allowing you to process and move past them. We all regularly come into contact with reactions to smells. You can walk into your house at dinner time and smell your favorite meal being prepared. Your emotions are instantly triggered to the fond memories you have of that meal, and you feel joy. So when you smell your favorite, your cologne, it could remind you of your cologne that your grandfather or father used to use. It instantly triggers emotions based on your relationship. If you had a good relationship, you may feel emotions like love and joy. If you had a bad relationship or he passed away, you may feel anger or sadness. Now that we've covered a little bit of the science, okay, the volume is okay, great. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, hold on. Let me let y'all see me. I am here. All right, now that we've covered a little bit of the science, I'm going to talk about a few of the blends that we can use to help to deal with some of those emotions. So I just wanted to pop in the camera and let you all know it is me. It's not a robot. It's not a bot talking. It's me. But I'm going to mute my camera back out so I can uh, do my slides. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to get into now that we've done a little bit of the science. And if you all have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment and ask your question as I'm going through this. So, the first essential oil blend that we're going to talk about is harmony. We all can use harmony and balance in our lives. So, harmony is a blend of sacred sandalwood, lavender essential oil, ylang ylang, frankincense, orange, um, angelica, geranium, Spanish sage, hyssop, black spruce, coriander, bergamot, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. So this is a beautiful, beautiful blend of essential oils, and all of those essential oils by themselves are powerful. So you can imagine how that blend smells with all of those oils together. All right, there we go. So you can imagine with all of those beautiful oils I just named in one blend. Harmony is a blend of pure essential oils that contain scents to provide an uplifting and aromatic experience. Using positive affirmations with this essential oil blend can make their effects even more powerful. As you connect a positive thought or an affirmation to a physical smell, you begin to connect the two and establish a more intentional experience. So, how do you use this blend? to help you to rise above emotions. You can diffuse it 4 to 6 drops up to an hour. All right, my favorite people are on. Sister Mecca, thank you for tuning in. Walaikum salam, brother Abu, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all for joining me. And as you come in, share the video. All right. So we're talking about, I don't know how long you all have been tuned in, but we're discussing how to use essential oils to rise above emotions. And I just got into the first essential oil blend, Harmony, which is a combination of several wonderful oils. And it helps you to bring that balance and that harmony into your life if you're lacking in that area. And I'm discussing how to use it, and you can diffuse this essential oil. Harmony is perfect to diffuse to help keep the peace in your home, since we are all confined and quarantined. Quarantine, it might get a little rough at times, so we can pull that diffuser out and put that harmony into the diffuser and bring that peace and balance, create that atmosphere that we want in our homes. All right, and you can diffuse it around, if you have a spouse, to bring a sense of peace and harmony between the two of you. Around the children, playing to keep the atmosphere light and fun. And you can also apply, and I'm going to show you this. I'm going to bring my screen. You can also, okay, you can also apply, get 2 to 3 drops, put it in your hand like so, and then put it on your fingertips, and then tap your collarbone, 2, 3, 4, tap, and say a positive affirmation. I am one with all. So you can put that essential oil, couple of drops in your hand, or rub your fingertips in there, and then just tap your collarbone. I am one with all. All right, and that's a tapping technique that you can use with that blend, Harmony. Brother Abu says cabin fever, right? Cabin fever gets stir crazy. All right, so the next blend we're going to discuss is forgiveness. We can all use some forgiveness. So let me go back over here, change this. Forgiveness. And it's always good. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get this slide. It's always good to have that forgiveness. Allah is merciful and forgiving, and we should strive to be the same way. So forgiveness is not always easy for some. It's not always easy. Go back over here. All right, trying to share that screen. Okay, there we go. Forgiveness is not always easy. At times, it feels more painful than we would. It seems more painful sometimes than the wound we suffered to forgive the one that inflicted it, and yet there is no peace without forgiveness. I need that one for forgiveness. Yes, ma'am. We can all use that. So, in life, in a life full of relationships, there will always be times we need to forgive when we are bothered by the actions of other people or people in our past. We are filled with anger, hate, resentment, and emotional pain. Forgiveness is a way to release all of those negative emotions and to release all of those negative emotions from your inner body, because it can affect your health when you're holding on to unforgiveness. One of my friends told me one time, she was like, you're holding forgiveness, it's like drinking poison and waiting on the other person to die. So you drinking that poison of being unforgiving and then waiting on the other person to die. So definitely, we all can use help in that area. Forgiveness is a way to release all of those negative emotions from your inner body and begin the healing process. One useful technique is to combine deep breathing while inhaling the forgiveness essential oil. And let me see what this essential oil, uh, what the blend is, what's contained in this blend. Okay, here it is. So you can put a couple of drops of the forgiveness essential oil blend in your hand and use the cupping technique. Rub your hands together and cup your nose and take some deep breaths, like take as many deep breaths as you would like, and just repeat that, and it will help you to. Deep breathing can be as easy as stopping what you're doing and taking a slow, deep inhale, feeling your lungs expand and fill up, then release your breath just as slowly as you took it in. All right. And the forgiveness blend contains melissa, geranium, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, coriander, angelica, lavender, bergamot, lemon, ylang ylang, jasmine, helichrysum, rose, Roman chamomile, and palmarosa and rose. And the combination provides an aroma that supports the ability to forgive yourself and others while letting go of negative emotions, an important part of our personal growth. So it helps you to release those negative emotions. And how do you use this blend? You can also diffuse it, put it in a diffuser. Apply 2 to 4 drops directly to your right rib cage or the center of your right foot. So these are techniques that you can use. Apply 2 to 4 drops directly to your right rib cage or the center of your right foot. Dilution is not required except for the most, if you have extra sensitive skin, then you would want to dilute it. But you can use that technique and it will help you to be able to let go and release those negative emotions from your body. You can also diffuse 4 to 6 drops up to 1 hour, 3 times a day. And as you do these techniques, as you use the cupping method, or if you apply it to your right rib cage or the center of your right foot, you want to say this affirmation: I learned from all of life's experiences. And repeat this affirmation as you practice your deep breathing exercises. Can you ingest it as a tea? No, it's not suggested to ingest this blend as a tea. Thank you for that question, Brother Abu. Wow, yummy smell. Yes. Can you imagine all of those oils in one blend? So that is how you use that particular essential oil. And we're going to move on to the next one. Let me change my screen. And if you have any questions while I'm doing my slides, just feel free to ask. Okay, so the next essential oil we have, I learned from all of life experiences. Yes, it's all a learning experience, it's a journey. All right, the next essential oil we have, this blend is called Inner Child. Have you ever asked yourself, who am I? You may have asked yourself and felt this many different times throughout your life. in the transition from a child to a teenager or a teenager to an adult, when graduating from college or searching for a career path, when entering a relationship and needing to figure out who you are as you intertwine your life with someone else's life. The sweet fragrance of inner child may encourage you to connect with your authentic self. And that's what we need. We need to be more authentic and more real, not only with others, but with ourselves first. And this blend is a blend of ylang, royal Hawaiian, my favorite, spruce, bitter orange, and neroli. And these may help to stimulate memory response and help you reconnect with your own identity, which is one of the first steps to finding emotional balance. And that is what we need, emotional balance. What do you suggest for mental clarity? Oh, rosemary. Rosemary essential oil is absolutely great for mental clarity. Actually, I did my cupping technique with rosemary before I did this stream, and I just felt so much more clear-headed and refreshed. Yes, my inner child. Yes. So that one, and how you use that one, you can dilute 1 drop with 1 drop of carrier oil of your choice, such as olive oil, almond oil, or coconut oil, and apply this one to your earlobe as needed. You can also diffuse it up to 1 hour 3 times a day. And as you apply it to your earlobe, you want to say the affirmation, I release the past. And just think back to your childhood. What is the first thing that comes to mind that you used to do? What comes to mind is me playing, riding my bike, playing with my friend, my best friend, Dee Dee. We just and I grew up in a small town in Palacios. My grandparents raised me, and the town was so small. We would just get on our bikes and just ride around the entire town, and that was just thinking about that right now just brings back fond memories from my childhood. Thank you. I'm ordering that next, rosemary and cedarwood oil. Okay, great. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sis. An inner child and forgiveness blends. Yes, ma'am. Those are great. I haven't actually. I'm gonna try the inner child when I haven't tried that one. Playing teacher with my sister. Yes, we used to do that as well. Playing school. We didn't want to go to school, but we played school. So yes, that's that one. Just talking about that made me feel really, really great connecting to those memories. All right, and so we're gonna go to the next essential oil blend. It's called Present Time. Now that one, yes, we can all, because sometimes we can get stuck in the past thinking about things that happened in the past. So we got to come to present time, as we say in Dianetics. Come to present time. So the past is behind, so we learn from it. The future is ahead. We prepare for it. The present is here. Live it. The present time is really all we have. Present. This particular essential. Y'all see. This particular essential oil blend, present time, contains sweet almond oil, bitter orange, black spruce, and ylang ylang. Wow. When diffused, present time helps you focus on the here and the now so you can get beyond the past and move forward. It was created to help bring people into the moment. It's going to help you come to present time. This blend is perfect for meditation as you focus on your breath, your body awareness, and your present thoughts. All right. And how you use this one topically, apply 2 to 4 drops directly to the area 2 inches above your navel, your belly button, 2 inches above that. And you can tap that area. And the suggested affirmation is I see clearly. I see clearly. So it can be applied topically, 2 inches, not 2 inches, yeah, 2 inches below your belly button. Dilution is not required except for if you have really sensitive skin. And then you can also diffuse it. You can also diffuse it 4 to 6 drops up to 30 minutes 3 times a day. And you can say the affirmation, I see clearly. So that is present time. All right. And the next essential oil that we have in this rising above emotions series is release. I think my screen is frozen. Here we go. So we can release. There's some things we just need to let go. So bear with me, y'all. My computer is moving kind of slow. All right, almost there. So we have release. Release is a blend of Ylang Ylang, lavender, geranium, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, blue cypress, divana, lime, akoti, jasmine, chamomile, blue tansy, and rose. Wow. Now that's a high frequency essential oil blend because rose essential oil by itself is the highest frequency oil, essential oil. Its frequency is, I believe, 385 or something like that, but it is a high frequency oil. So you can't help but to feel good using that particular just rose by itself, not alone with all the other essential oils in this blend. So with this blend, with this, yes, release is the name of this blend. And it, just like with teenagers, there's a lot of emotional changes that they go through, transitioning from childhood into adulthood or struggling with being dependent on their parents while having a strong desire to be independent. And this can also make them feel overwhelmed by emotion and physical changes they're experiencing. So, communicating your love for your child is an effective way to help teenagers during difficult life changes. And giving them the tools to release unwanted emotions can be helpful in creating an emotionally healthy teenager, allowing them to feel and process in a healthy manner. Movement can be used in various forms of intensity to work through and release different emotions, and not just with your team, but for yourself as well. Brother Abu says, Ylang Ylang is the truth. Talk about that Ylang Ylang, Brother Abu. And so successfully releasing stressors and frustrations, while others may find slow, intentional movement like yoga is great for releasing anxious feelings and cultivating a sense of peace. So, diffusing release is a simple tool anyone can use and is very effective to help feel and process emotions such as anger, resentment, or guilt. And the way you use this one, again, you can diffuse it as just was I just stated, diffusing it 4 to 6 drops of an hour a day, an hour 3 times a day. And you can say these affirmation: I let go with ease and grace. I let go with ease and grace. You can also apply 2 to 4 drops below your throat, above your clavicle. So this will help you to and say that affirmation as you apply it. I let go with ease and grace. So answer this question: which best describes you? Are you slow? Do you like slow, intentional movement or high intensity fitness? Brother Abu, I know you go to the gym a lot. So I think I like slow and intentional over high intensity. So you can use that in conjunction with your exercise and your movement to release emotions. All right. And our next one is that we're going to talk about is valor. Valor essential oil. It helps you in the area of courage. Inhale courage and exhale fear with valor essential. Stage of our life, courage to take our first steps, courage to step into the school for the first time. If you can remember back when you went to school for the first time, you left your mom, get through your first presentation, starting a family or building a new business. It all takes courage. And if you're lacking in that area or need that extra reassurance, valor is an easy and effective way to inhale courage and exhale fear. The opposite of courage is inertia. Saying the affirmation can help you move from inertia to courage. Diffuse valor for an inspiring and calming aroma. Apply it topically to experience empowering and uplifting fragrance. Valor is a blend of black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. And the how you use it, you can apply it topically, 2 to 4 drops directly to your left shoulder blade. You can dilute. A dilution is not required unless you have sensitive skin. Aromatically, you can diffuse it 1 hour 3 times a day, and you can say the affirmation: I come from strength. I come from strength. So this is another essential oil in our feelings kit. All of these oil blends that I mentioned are in our feelings kit. We have a kit, and it's called Feelings, and it helps you with rising above these emotions. All right, and then we have next up, we have Valor 2. There's a Valor 1 and a Valor 2. And then we have this technique. It's called the Aroma Freedom Technique. Aroma freedom technique is a technique that uses the power of scent to gently shift your awareness away from negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions and memories, and to initiate a positive outlook, and attitude. This results in greater confidence and inner freedom. When we are no longer stuck in negative mindsets, we are free to create the life that we desire. And that's how we should want to be, free to create the life that we desire. Brother Abu says, slow Tai Chi, Tai Kui Kong. Okay, I'm not going to butcher that word. I cried like a wimp. Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in, Brother Abu. So this aroma freedom technique that we have, it's a 12-step process, yet another tool you can use to help you release emotions and memories that are holding you back and allow you to move forward. It is a simple process that starts with setting an intention or setting a goal that you would like to achieve and one you don't believe is very attainable. You rate your intention on a scale from 1 to 10 and move through a series of steps incorporating your essential oils, which will allow you to move through different emotions that that are limiting you, that you think that are limiting you. And you can use very common essential oils as well to do this, like stress away, frankincense, lavender, lemon, peppermint, and thieves to help tap into these deep memories and emotions and release them to foster growth. And that is all what we're striving to do, is grow and evolve. And these are just some tools that I wanted to share with you, that you can incorporate using aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is very powerful. All right, so that is it. That sums up the class. Any questions? Hold on one second. And this is our aroma freedom technique. And I think it comes with the kit, if I'm not mistaken. It comes with the feelings kit. And this is our feelings kit. It comes with all of the oils that I just talked about: release, present time, inner child, valor, harmony, and forgiveness. It comes with all of those essential oils. All right. So, any questions, you all? Any questions? So if you are interested in obtaining the feelings kit or any of the essential oils that I mentioned, please feel free to contact me via Facebook. You can inbox me, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. All right. So if you all are interested in getting the feelings kit, it comes with all of those essential oils that I just mentioned. And also, if you're interested more in the aroma freedom technique on how to use it with any essential, it doesn't have to be with the oils in this kit. You can use that freedom technique with any of the essential oils that I mentioned, and it will help you to move past those emotions. So let me know when you want more information on how to get your oils, and I'll be definitely be more than happy to help you with that. You can also schedule a consultation with me. I do consultations. I can customize a blend for you for your specific need. If you need something more specific for what you're dealing with and going through, I can definitely customize a blend for you. All right. Well, I thank you all for tuning in. Let me know, give me some feedback. Let me know your thoughts about this. And until next time, peace and blessings. Ramadan Mubarak. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace.